What's going on, family? Um, I want to get into some talk about Yuriorkis Gamboa. A lot of people don't really talk about Yuriorkis Gamboa much anymore, man. Early on in his career, he was touted as being one of the next dudes up, man. 50 Cent had reins on his career, and I would have to say, 50 Cent was even the person that probably was responsible for derailing Yuriorkis Gamboa's career as well, man. A lot of these rappers get into this promoting shit and they don't know what they really doing, man. But Yuriorkis Gamboa is still boxing today, man. His record stands at 30 wins, 5 losses, 18 wins by way of knockout, and 4 losses of those 5 came by knockout. So he's been knocked out by Terrence Crawford, Isaac Cruz, and actually let's start from the beginning with that. His first knockout loss came in 2014. Terrence Crawford knocked him out first. He was the first person to beat Yuriorkis Gamboa as well. And then I believe his next loss came at the hands. The next knockout was Javante Tank Davis and Isaac Cruz. But the fourth one, I guess, was from Robinson Castellanos. I'm not sure who that is. This was back in 2017. I'm not sure exactly what happened in that fight. Never seen it, but I believe that's where the fourth one of the 4 knockouts came from. All right, so he's supposed to be 40 years old, and I don't believe Yuriorkis Gamboa is 40. He could be 40. He could be a little older than that. You know how it is with these Cuban boxers. Just like I posted something on my wall about who was it? Damn it, was it? It was Frank Sanchez. He's from Cuba as well, and they say he's 30 years old, and that is not nowhere near. That can't be true. He got to be at least my age, man. Maybe even older. But Gamboa, man, his KO ratio was 51%. Yeah, he's a decent puncher. He has okay power, moderate power, not nothing too crazy. He's a good puncher. He still boxes now, and a lot of people have problems with that, and I do too. Gamboa, as much as people like to call him chinny, and I always had a problem with this. People called him chinny, and he has a weak chin, but you've never seen Gamboa like knocked out cold. I've never seen it. I don't know his knockouts. He never was knocked out cold. I'm talking about sprawled out on the canvas where they had to give him smelling salts. You never seen that with Yuriorkis Gamboa. He'll get knocked down about 3-4 times, and then the ref will probably like wave it off and stop it. Proof of that is here. It says he lost the Tank. That was a technical knockout. Terrence Crawford was a technical knockout. And then the other loss, Isaac Cruz, technical knockout. He kept getting back up, and to me, Gamboa is tough, bro. Even till now, he's a tough fighter. But he's older now, and a lot of people start to question, should he hang up the gloves? And I think he should, man, because at this point, he's becoming nothing more than a litmus test. He's pretty much I don't even want to call him a gatekeeper, because what is he really protecting? If you beat Gamboa at 135, what's after Gamboa? So it's not like he's the gatekeeper, like here he's holding the key to the big fights, because he's not. He's pretty much just fighting right now just to earn him some money. I get it, but man, he's getting punched on too much, man. He's becoming a punching bag. He's the punching bag of 135, because you got let me see, they passing him around. They just passing him around to get punched on. Recently, first he fought Tank, and then after Tank, they fed him to Devin Haney. And after Devin Haney, they fed him to Isaac Cruz. So that's a lot of damage, bro. You got Tank knocking him out, knocked him down about 4 or 5 times in that fight. Devin Haney pieced him up for 12 rounds, busted him up, that straight stinging jab for 12 rounds. Isaac Cruz knocked him down about 3 times until they finally stopped the fight. It's a lot of damage, man. So, I don't want to see that to happen to Yuriorkis Gamboa, and he needs to hang it up. But who am I to say that? Maybe he got to feed his family. But the problem with that is, when these boxers get too old, you got to feed your family. What about your health? You over here getting punched in your head what happens to your health when you're not around no more, or you get brain damage from one of these fights? You can't feed your family at all anyway after that because you're dead. You know, so hopefully, man, he can find another way, take some of his winnings if he even got any, and try to invest it and spin it into something else. I don't know, but it's just not healthy for the dude to stay there and get punched the way he does, man. He doesn't have the same movement. He never was really good in the footwork department anyway. And he now, as he's older now, he definitely slower. He you know, every hard punch he takes, he reacts. He get jelly legs. You know, he always was like that to a certain extent, but I don't know, man. People call that chinny. Maybe it might be a different kind of chinny. And they did chinny where when he get touched, he just, oh my God, he like Glass Joe. He's just flat out, flatline. He might be that type of chinny where every time you tap his chin, he's just all over the place, and you can knock him down and get him back up. And you know, one of those. But he's like a durable chinny. If I could coin a term, I would call that a durable chinny person, I guess, right? But he needs to stop fighting, man. He got to hang it up. I like Gamboa because he'll fight anybody. I don't never hear him about ducking, or he'll fight everybody. And an amusing thing about Gamboa, I always said he had a face where he have no emotions. He got the same face when he get knocked down, same face when he's boxing, same face when he's doing stare downs. It's like, dude, he has one of those video game character faces. You know, like when you create a fighter or one of those video games, and he got that, you pick his face, and it's always serious. Gamboa got a video game, wrote like a video game face, man. He got a one emotional face, bro. Show me where you ever saw him smiling. You know, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about Yuriorkis Gamboa, give him a little bit of shine on his channel, man, because I know a lot of people don't talk about him. They don't give him no respect. He don't get no kind of shine no more. He just seems like a fighter that just he's being used as a stepping stone, or somebody to just beat up on to get a win, and then when they done with him, they just discard him and throw him away, you know. And I think that's sad. That's disrespectful. I don't want to see him go out like that. So I want to give some love to Yuriorkis Gamboa for being a warrior, for giving us good fights in the past, and even now just still being a warrior. The guy's tough as nails. He got knocked down by Tank Davis, who's supposed to be this killer power puncher with a busted up leg, and he still kept fighting. So you got to give him his respect, man. So Rebel Life, give Yuriorkis Gamboa all the love and respect. I want him to retire in grace so he can, you know, whatever faculties he got, I want him to keep it, and so he can enjoy his family, man. So shout out to Yuriorkis Gamboa, and that's just how I feel about him, man. This is Rebel Life Boxing. I'll catch y'all in the next one, and I'm out. Peace.